Guys, we are here in Chobe National Park, which we didn't think we were going to do because we have no four-wheel drive experience.
And we want to give you some tips on doing your own self-drive safari through the park because, like she said, we were just going to maybe skim the outside of the park. We were really intimidated when we read online that you have to have four-wheel drive experience. But this is our third day in the park and we've had no hiccups and this has been like the highlight of our trip. So we don't want you to miss out just because you may not have done four-wheel driving before.
Yeah, there's a really great route up in the northeastern part of the park. You go in at either Sedudu Gate or Nagomo, and the closest big city to it is Kasane.
And it's really close to the Zimbabwe border, so if you're planning on doing Victoria Falls, which a lot of people that do the road trips through southern Africa will hit that spot, it's super close to the border, so you can easily incorporate it into your trip.
Yeah, so you can go through one of the gates and then you take this wonderful river route. This is the river route and it goes right along the river, nice and close to all the animals.
With these new cars that they give you for rental cars, the four-wheel drive is so simple. You literally just twist a knob and you're in four-wheel drive, and then you just need to let some air out of your tires. If you were on the tarred road, you'd be right here, and then you just twist the knob and there will be a little indicator on the dash where you can see that you're in four-wheel drive.
If you're really like getting through messy, sticky stuff, you can push it into L4. And if you're really in a bind, you hit this button. It's the diff lock. And as soon as you're out of your bind, you want to turn it off because you don't want to be driving with that on. But you should be totally fine just driving in standard four-wheel drive. This drive that you do, you can either turn it into just a few hour drive through the park, or you can spend a whole day going through there.
It's super manageable. It's less than 60 kilometers to do this little route we're doing right now. And then when you exit the park, you're on a tarred road and you can just drive straight back into town. It's like 55 kilometers back into town on a really smooth tarred road.
Which you will see animals on as well.
Yeah, we saw a lion and we've seen elephants, giraffes. That's just on the tarred road. That's not even really in the park. So really easy, like intro into four-wheel driving if you aren't super comfortable doing it.
Make sure your tires are at 1.8
or even 1.6.
Yeah, it was cold this morning, so our tires went down to 1.6, and we're actually liking driving on 1.6 better.
It's pretty smooth.
Yeah.
So 1.6, 1.8 is kind of standard middle of the road that you'd want to go down to for driving in the sand.
And so, yeah, just lower your tires, put it into H4, and
keep a nice slow speed.
Yeah, between 20 and 30 kilometers is really good. That way you'll feel in control of the car, and you'll have a nice leisurely pace to see all the animals.
Other than that, we highly recommend you incorporate this into your trip. Don't be scared or intimidated by the four-wheel drive. If we can do it, you can do it. And this is really, it will be the highlight of your trip, we promise.